They shouldn't allow that. They shouldn't have that. Oh, for God's sake. For God's sake. So the minute I come back up, Cardiff get a freaking third and it's a deflection. For God's sake!
Running, running, no, no, hold on, going, no, no, running, no, keep running,
I can't lie, guys, we're going to dive straight into it because I've got so much to do for not just Luton away this weekend, but the teaser that I gave you in one of my recent community posts that I am going to the South Coast Derby on Sunday between Southampton and Portsmouth. And honestly, I cannot wait for it, but we're going to get straight into this because I've just watched the full match back. Wow, what a performance. What a performance. Of course, the one game I miss and we win. The one game I miss and we win. Full time, Plymouth 4, Stockport 2. And what a win as well, because I've got Stockport to go up this season. Our lineup in this match was Ashby Hammond, Edwards, Sorinola, Shooks, Mitchell, Weirdo, Boateng, Ibrahim, Caleb Watts, Mumba and Tolaj. And honestly, it turned out to be the best decision Tom Cleverley honestly could have done. I'll be brutally honest with you. The best decision he could have done, because we put in a magnificent performance on Saturday. Obviously, I wasn't there because I was ticking off Carlisle for TRURO, a new ground. So I thought I'd give you my reactions to this game now. We'll start with the first half. To be fair, for the first 20 minutes, I know we were the miles better side during this game. But to be fair, in the first 20 minutes, Stockport were really giving us some problems. They had chance after chance after chance. They couldn't finish their dinner. They couldn't finish for crap. And then it had to take an own goal from Watson in the 24th minute. An own goal from Wooten in the 24th minute. Pressuring a mistake on Stockport to make sure that we took the lead. And from that moment onwards, we didn't look back, especially since that a few minutes later, Caleb Watts, like the Barnsley game, scored an absolute stunner. An absolute stunner. And he's starting to get to know about these stunners now at this point, Caleb Watts, and he's proved it again in that Stockport game. How many more are we going to see of them this season? Honestly, fair play to him. And we were 2-0 up as a result of that. But then just before half-time, dirty shenanigans known as Nathan Lowe felt low, and decided to do one of the most blatant dives I have seen in a long time at Home Park. And the referee, being blind as hell, gives Stockport a penalty that was never in a million years a penalty in the slightest. And Stockport scored, making it 2-1 going into half-time. A goal that they didn't deserve either, because it was never in a million years a penalty. Didn't even touch Nathan Lowe. Ibrahim didn't even touch Nathan Lowe, and Nathan Lowe dived, acting as if he got archered. Absolutely embarrassing that was from Stockport going into half-time, and even though we were 2-1 up, we were going into half-time bricking ourselves, thinking, what is Dave Challoner's side going to do in the second half? Thankfully, Bradley Ibrahim had other ideas with a wonderful strike, making it 3-1 to the Argyle. And second half, I'm going to be honest with you, the second half, we absolutely tore Stockport apart. From start to finish, we tore Stockport to shreds, and we never looked back. Our striker, Tolaj, made it 4-1, and that wrapped off a brilliant performance from him, a brilliant performance from us, and game over from that sense onwards, even though Luton for Stockport redeemed himself and got a goal back. And to be fair, that was deep into stoppage time, as the ref gave 7 minutes at the end. But honestly, by far our best performance of the season so far, by an absolute mile. An absolute mile. I was going to show the goals in this clip from Harvey's video, but I opted out at the end because I have got a lot of filming to do later on as I record my reaction to this, so I do apologise on that. But I did say I'd get a video out there regarding my thoughts and reactions from that Stockport game. But honestly, I watched TRURO lose 3-0 at Carlisle, so seeing that Stockport result redeems the whole weekend in domestic results of football, and it put a bright smile on my face when I left Brunton Park, seeing that we won. Chuffed, absolutely chuffed. And it also means we are now officially out of the relegation zone. 7 games, 2 wins, 5 defeats, 0 draws, 6 points. We're now up to 18th. We can go as high as 13th if we do the miracle of all miracles and beat Luton away at Kenilworth Road this weekend, which I will be attending to, so there will be a video of the Luton game, of course. Stockport sit 9th after that defeat on 11 points, and honestly, they weren't this or that at all. I thought they had their moments in the first half, but in the second half, they were really, really poor. We outshung them from start to finish. And I've got Dave Challoner's side to go up this season. I put them second in my predictions behind Huddersfield. There's no way they're going to go up if they play like that for the rest of the season. It's as simple as that, really. I'm so glad the boys proved me wrong as well, because I had 1-1 going into this game, despite the fact I had Tolaj to score no matter what. So I did get that bit right, but I didn't get the score prediction right. So I'm glad the boys proved me wrong. I don't think we're going up at the moment, but if we are to challenge this season and get top 6, let alone top 2, it's these sort of games we need to win. And that's why, in a way, I'm glad we've played Cardiff away early. We've played Bolton away early. We've got Luton away early. We've got Huddersfield away in November. And then we play all these teams later on in the season at home and we beat them, it honestly could be massive for our season, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you. So I'm speaking quieter than normal because, first of all, I'm tired as I record this because I've just done so much work lately. And second of all, I'm currently at my mate's house ready for Luton away and the South Coast Derby that I'm attending to. And it's almost 2 a.m. as I record this. So I'm trying to keep the noise down if I can as well. And that is an impossible task for me to do anyways, because you know what I'm like. I know it's only 7 games in, but if we want to go forward this season, that is honestly, I look back at that game, it's a massive win. Absolutely massive. I have one abundantly clear message for Tom Cleverley going into the Luton game, and I hope he's up for it as well, because Tom Cleverley's a former Watford man, and Watford and Luton hate each other. But don't change a winning team. We have to play that same team on Saturday. No brainer about it. No excuses whatsoever. And the whole team, I thought, just played really well, despite Sorinola's yellow card and Alex Mitchell's yellow card. But the 4 players that stood out for me in that game were our front 4. Caleb, Bally, Tolaj, and Bradley Ibrahim. And Bradley was my man of the match, to be honest with you. He stole the show. From start to finish, he stole the show. And he got a goal involved as well. Easily his best performance of the season. I mean, it was easily our own best performance of the season so far in general as a club. Fantastic performance all around, and that will be one to forget for Stockport. Stockport fans were saying it was dreadful, because I saw some of the Instagram comments and they were all saying refund the fans. That just shows how annoyed they were with that game and how brilliant we were. And this was a game I fully expected to be so hard and so difficult going into this season. And to get 3 points out of it is massive. Absolutely massive. But I'm mainly going to talk about the front 4 because they stole the show for me. Caleb Watts, I thought, arguably had as strong of a performance in that game as he did on opening day against Barnsley, even though he came off. But he scored a stunning goal to start it all. And then he ran Stockport's defence apart. Connolly had a nightmare last weekend. I'll tell you who also had a nightmare was their keeper, Corey Adai. As for Ballymumba, I know it's gutting that we didn't see a goal from him in that game, but what a turnaround, especially after the criticism I gave him after that Cardiff game. That is how you respond to criticism, and I just want to say a massive well done and fair play to Bally on that one, because he stole the show, and I hope he can do the same at Luton. And then we got Tolaj, another goal under his boots. He has shown so much quality so far for Argyle ever since he signed from Port Vale. And I am massively rating him at the moment. I really am. I really am. I don't see why not we can't get a point at Luton on Saturday. I'd love all 3, but I'd bite your hand off for a 0-0 on Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised if this is our first draw of the season, but guess time will tell. We're 8 games in going into this weekend, and we still haven't drawn a single game yet, so I wouldn't be surprised if the first one's this weekend. But we will see, because Luton have had a week off due to internationals, so that might get them energised up for this weekend. That's the only main thing that worries me going into this weekend. But yeah, Mumba, that is how you respond to criticism. Great performance. Tolaj, I am loving the signing of Tolaj so far, and I am confident he's going to get more goals under his name as the season goes along. And Ibrahim, wow. He stole the show completely stole the show. And I'm so excited to see if that can build his confidence up now for the rest of the season and go from there, really. What a performance by the whole team, and what a performance especially by our front 4. Best performance of the season so far, hands down, by an absolute country mile. Best performance of the season so far. And the front 4 were just in a class of their own. Watts, Mumba, Ibrahim, Tolaj. Fantastic. So simple, Tom. Don't change a winning team. Do not change a winning team. And I'm going to say it now. That will be my predicted lineup for the Luton video. I'll mention it in the Luton video itself. But that pretty much wraps up this video tonight, guys. Thought I'd give you my reaction to the Stockport game. I do apologise, it's a short one, but I did say I'd make one anyway, so you guys know how I felt after that game. Obviously, most of my work I was at Carlisle, of course, but what a game. What a game. What a performance. And what a match. Best performance of the season so far. it's put my confidence right up for the Luton clash on Saturday as well. We can take a lot of positives going into Luton this weekend. I guess time will tell. I'm absolutely chuffed. We'll see you all on Saturday. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Green Army. Argyle 4, Stockport 2. In my opinion, Plymouth 4, Stockport 1. Never a penalty for Stockport. Nathan Lowe is a cheat. And we will see you all in the next one. Before we go, actually, what made this game so contrasting for me, by the way, is that former Carlisle player, and he got Carlisle promoted to League One as well, former Carlisle player, Owen Moxon, was playing for Stockport in that match. And guess which football club I was at over the weekend? Carlisle. It's mad, isn't it? It's absolutely mad. Moxon, I thought, had a bang average game, I can't lie. But in the first half, he nearly got Stockport another goal. So he did cause some problems for us in the first half. But that was Stockport in general, though. They tried to cause problems in the first half. The second half, I thought they were genuinely awful. So, yeah, that wraps it up, really. Stockport's best players in the game, though, I thought were Fevrier and their new loan signing from Derby, Ben Osborne. But even then, they were powerless to stop the likes of Boateng and Weirdo in that midfield for us. We outclassed Stockport from the whole second half, and even in the first half when they gave us a game, we were still the better team, despite them causing problems. So yeah, that wraps it up, guys. Thank you all for watching. I thought I'd give you all my reaction on my feelings on this game. Let's start climbing the table. We'll see you all at Luton this weekend. Come on, you Greens. See ya.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.